Welcome back, guys. Today I have the most as of now the most expensive bike that I will do a bike check. This is my brother-in-law's Trek Fuel EX5 27.5 plus 2017 model. This is actually a built bike, but he already upgraded the parts, the fork, the brakes, and the seat post. So we will get through the parts from front to back. So at the front, we have the Maxxis High Roller 2, 27.5 by 2.8. So this is a plus tires with the SUNringlé Duroc rims. Again, this is a stock, or this came with the bike. At the back, we have the Maxxis Minion DHR2 27.5 by 2.8. Again, a plus tire with also a SUNringlé Duroc rims. The fork here is a Fox Factory 34 air fork, 140 mm travel, with 3 modes: open, medium, and firm, and Kashima Coat, of course. So the 34 here, it stands for the diameter, or how fat the stanchions is. So here we have the handlebar, a Renthal Fatbar, 75 mm wide. So the grips, or the handle grips, is a Sensus light grip. It has a classic look, or looks like for a classic bike look. Very grippy, nice to hold, very soft. So one of the most expensive part of this is the HopeTech H3 brake set. So this brake set is actually a quad piston brake set. Very nice to press. One finger lever with quick adjust. So the shifter here is a Deore XT also, 11 speed shifter. Also here on the left side, we have the KS lever for your dropper seat post. The stem is a Bontrager Rhythm Comp with a beer cap on top. And this one has the knock block technology, which means you cannot overturn the handlebar. It has a lock, it just goes there, no more. The reason behind that is because they made the frame stiffer. So when they made it shorter and stiffer, this top part of the fork, if with no knock block technology, this one will hit this one, and it will damage both your frame and your fork. So this is a technology from Trek, and if you break the knock block, you can actually replace something inside. I think you can buy it from Trek themselves. They have it, and then you can have the knock block again. So the saddle is a Bontrager saddle. So I think this came from the built bike or from the bike itself. Then we have the KS Lev Integra 125 mm travel, internal cabling. So it looks clean. Passes here. Inside. So the suspension here at the rear is a RockShox Deluxe RL with lock and compression settings for fast or slow compressions. Of course, this is a the technology of Trek full floater suspension design. Of course, with ABP. So they also have the Minion. The Minion adjusts the geometry if you want a stiffer or a slacker position. It adjusts about 0.5 degrees in the geometry by just using an Allen wrench. The chainring is a HopeTech also 30T with a RaceFace crank arm, 175 mm crank arm length. Now, the pedal is a Sapiens pedal, which is I call a shin killer, because if you slip, this what do you call, clips will definitely kill your shin. So at the back, the Cogs set. By the way, this has a 1x11 drivetrain, which has the 46 tooth from Shimano. So this is a Shimano XT Cogs set from I think 10 to 46. Of course, with the Shimano XT Deore XT derailleur Shadow Plus, of course with the clutch included on off for the chain slap. So here I will show you how nice is a HopeTech brake. It looks like, it literally looks like a brakes from a racing car. So this one is a quad piston, so 1, 2, 3, 4 at the back. So this is a HopeTech H3 quad piston at the rear, and also the rotor is a HopeTech rotor. Let's check how big the rotor is. So the rotor is a 180 mm rotor. The same with the front. It has a HopeTech H3 brake caliper. So this is a quad piston caliper brake set. Also again with the HopeTech rotor, which is 180 mm also. So you see how nice the brake caliper. It literally looks like a racing car's piston brakes. So why do they call it a full floater suspension? You see, the suspension is not attached to this bottom tube. It is still attached to the rear triangle, which feels like you have an infinite travel from the bike. By the way, this is a 130 mm rear travel suspension, which I forgot to mention. So yes, the ABP. So this bike has a boost hubs, 148 at the back and 110 at the front. So there you have it, the specs of this beautiful bike. It's a AM bike or trail bike. If you look at this closely, the welds are very welded very fine, or it looks like a carbon bike. You don't see the dugtong of the welds. Even here, it's very, you cannot almost notice it. Very nice. It even has a guard under it. Even here for the, when you break your knock block technology, you still have the protection of this because of this rubber. So this has also a space for the bottle cage. All cables are I can say half internal, because after this first triangle, the cables go out here. And some newer bikes are now integrating all internal cables, fully internal cables. But this is perfect. This is nice. I have tried to ride this one once on the village. It feels like it's very easy to bunny hop it. Although I'm not very good at bunny hop, so I felt like it was easier to bunny hop. So again, this frame is a medium frame. You can put 29-inch tires, rims, or a 27.5 plus tires. So I think that's it for this beautiful bike, Trek Fuel EX5 27.5 plus 2017. So I think my brother-in-law has ridden this to Patis. Oh no, not yet. He has ridden his on Patis is the Ross 9, the 9er bike that is a 29 plus. So there you have it, another bike check. Please like, share, comment below if you have questions or if you want to correct me. And please don't forget to subscribe, which I will put here the subscribe logo, and down below I will put my most viewed video. Okay, so that's it. I'll see you on my next bike check.